Hey everybody, it's Bailey Cooper, and I want to talk to you guys about what a professional looks like. And what made me think about this was the fact that my wife, who teaches autistic kids in a school, how she never misses a day. And it made me think about all the influential teachers in my life, how they were always consistently there. And to me, that's a professional. A professional is somebody who day in and day out puts in the work, gets up early, gives 100%, stays late, works late, and doesn't think about what they get paid, because unfortunately, teachers give the most value to the world yet make the least amount, comparatively speaking, to the work that they put in. And it's because they're passionate about what they do and they love what they do. So in sales, unfortunately, there's been many people that I've seen that are overpaid. And I say that because I'll use alarm sales as an example. In alarm sales, on average, you get between $250 to $500 a sale, and you can make more money if you go out there and you knock doors. And maybe 2 out of 10 people, 20% of the people that I hired and I trained to sell home security systems put in that type of work. They were okay with working 20 to 30 hours a week, making $40,000 to $50,000 a year. And that's unfortunate, because there's others that actually work 50 to 60 hours a week that make $100,000 a year. And that's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Professionals know the future value of their time and that every second counts. Professional athletes work in the off season. Football players, they train year round. They watch their diet. They get on a regular workout routine with a paid professional trainer. Michael Jordan had a mental trainer so that he could stay at the top of his game mentally. He had a physical trainer, and even at the top of his game, after all those championships, he was the first one at practice, and he was constantly working on his game, his free throws. Kobe Bryant, even towards the peak of his career, was consistently working on every shot that he missed. He would stay after every game, and he would practice that shot 100 times until he got it perfect. So treat your sales like that. Work on your sales script 100 times. Role play it in the car, with your spouse or significant other, with your boss or your coworker, until you perfect your craft. Another thing that professionals do is they ignore the gossip, the chatter, the news, the media, anything that's negative that pulls them away from their vision. And I think that's so important right now to hear this, because we've got all sorts of negativity going around if you pay attention to it. We become what we think about. And when you realize that you become what you think about, you start to become really careful of what you think about. And I protect my mind. I guard it from news media outlets, from the newspaper, from YouTube, different podcasts that spew all this negativity, and I fill it with motivational speeches. And there's certain speeches that I've listened to 100 times because they inspire me that much. They're that positive. They help me recreate my mind the way that it needs to be. In December, when I was struggling financially, there was one particular video by the YouTube creator Be Inspired that I listened to twice a day, because it helped me mentally that much get really crystal clear on what I wanted to do, and to avoid thinking about how bad of a circumstance I was in, and focusing on what I can do to move the needle in my life. And it catapulted me out of that and into where I am, which is making 4 times the amount of money that I made last year. And I'm not trying to say that to brag. What I'm saying is, professionals go through setbacks and they learn from it and they grow and they create their destiny. So what are you doing today to move the needle? Are you focusing on things that you can't control, or are you focusing on revenue producing activities? Are you planning the day? And if you are planning the day, how much time are you allotting each day to planning it? I typically spend 14 minutes a day. There's 1,440 minutes a day, and I spend 14 minutes a day planning my day on paper. And then I go through a routine of meditating for at least 10 minutes, visualizing for 10 minutes, exercising for 30 minutes, and eating healthy. And then I have a set list of affirmations that I say that help me to create a compelling future for myself. And throughout the day, I check in my mastermind group and I share my results at the end of the day as well, so that I can help reprogram my mind for success by learning from things that maybe I didn't do, and regrouping and readjusting. So I encourage you to grab a biography of your favorite professional athlete or author or influencer and learn what their routine was day in and day out, and mirror successful people in your life, and you too will create a compelling future. Thanks so much, and if you haven't already done so in your life, reach out to your favorite influential teacher and just send them a direct message on social media, or write them a letter, or visit them in person and tell them thank you and how they influenced you in your life. I have done this, and it's one of the most inspiring conversations I've ever had. Her name is Linda Boggs, and if you can hear this, thank you so much. She was my high school government teacher, and in her class, in 12th grade, 9/11 happened, and I'll never forget the inspiring words that she told us, and how she coached me throughout the year to stay positive, and I stay in touch with her today. So do the same thing, and it'll help add value to their life, knowing that they fulfilled their purpose in helping somebody else. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.